Okay. Am I live? I think I am. Oh boy, it's been a minute since I last streamed. Been like almost a month, I think. Let me pull up stream chat. Get this actually set up correctly. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. All good. Hello. Hello to everyone who's joining. How y'all doing? Decided to stream a little earlier today. Hopefully the EU people can actually watch my stream for a little bit. Was I nested in? I was nested in. Only way to get 6 mutations, so. But yeah, I have a full damage build for my chosen mutations, and then like gastrophoto and epidermal for nested mutations. So pretty good build. When's new video? Okay, that's a good question. It's something I mean to ask, but that's Serrano's not that far. Where am I? Moved by West Rail. Yeah, okay. I think I know where I am. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So, basically, for videos, I've been waiting for Rex for like 4 months because I thought it was gonna come out sooner, to be honest, as I think most of us did. So I've been waiting to make video because I didn't want to start something and then have Rex come out and then like want to switch, you know. But now I'm kind of just like over it. Like I'm over waiting and I don't want to wait anymore. I really want to make a video like really badly. So I'm like trying to figure out if I should just try and make like a shorter video or if I should continue waiting for Rex, or like I'm trying to figure out what I should do because I don't know what to do. Because I like with my luck, I'll start making something else and then Rex will launch. And then I'll just have to like scrap whatever I'm working on. And I really don't want to have to do that. I don't even know what I'd play for another video. I'm trying to think of what I haven't done recently. Maybe Omni. I haven't done Omni for a while. Not very good with Omni right now, though. I haven't practiced it at all. This is probably a bore. Trying unofficials as my own meta server. I am on meta server. I do prefer it to current officials. Oh, it's a bunch of more up here. Perfect. No Herrera's, right? Yeah, I reset my config folder and now my sensitivity feels like crazy high. Where's Trosh? Trosh is currently at work. He will be at work for another, let's see, 4.5 hours until 5 p.m. Unfortunately. Otherwise, I would be yelling at him to play with me. Okay, can I change my sensitivity? Why does it feel so high? Is that even an option? It is. I don't remember what I had it on. I'm going to change this to 1.5. That's close enough. Okay, that's a little closer. Yeah, I reset my config folder for like the first time in a while because I kept having an issue where like my mouse would like disconnect from the game and I would just lose control of whatever I was playing, and like almost got me killed a few times. So I'm hoping that that fixes it. It was very annoying. Carno's charges buffs we can stack up to 1.9 tons, but a Serrato using charge corpse will get you stunned. Yeah, I've played a good amount of Carno since that change. I've been alive on this Carno for a while now. I've fought a few Serratos on it. I was playing, what, like 2 days ago, and I fought a group of like 6 Serratos. I say fought, like I actually did anything. I charged them like 3 times and then ran away. Because I'm not killing 6 Carnos. Not Carnos, Serratos. But yeah, on this server I like playing Carno because you can typically just run away from things. Playing, at least when I'm solo. Playing solo Serrato on this server is a little tricky. Just looking for Herrera's. Pretty quiet. I've spent most of my time in West around the South, so I might actually go to Highlands and check it out for once. Maybe go to North. What's that body right there? Couple of them. Omnis, maybe? Is that a 10L? Or is that a Herrera? I think that's a Herrera. Can't wait for X taking so long. Yeah, I'm really excited for it too. Like, I'm really excited for, like, I have a lot of plans for that Rex video. Like, I have like an intro song that I'm like thinking about using, like formatting thing. Like, I have all this. The one thing I've been doing, like, I haven't uploaded a video in like, I think it's been like 4 months, maybe longer, maybe closer to 5 now. It's been way too long, I know. But I've been like gathering music that entire time. So I have like all of this music that I really want to use in a new video. Which is part of the reason why I'm like, gosh, it feels so bad to like not be making a video right now. I want to, because I have the energy for it. I have the time for it. But I just don't want to start something and then have to start over. Ooh, that's a couple bodies. Is that not showing up? If that's not showing up, it's really recent. Trying to make sure I don't get jumped. So just run if it is. Maybe somebody just fell to their death? Not it's showing up. There's still blood on the ground. So it's really pretty recent. Another body down there. Any Herreras? I don't see any. I hate finding bodies like this. And just not seeing anyone next to them. Have I seen the Gobbler Carno idea? I have. I love it. I hope it makes it to the game at some point. I'm assuming that this is Serrato's, given that the corpse is mostly gone. Well, there's a small one, so maybe it is Serrato's. Well, I can just make my way to water access and drink there. Should be fine. I know there's a lot less dinos right now too, because I know the patch was like got AI bugged. There's a lot less of them. See, there's a trike there. Good shallow spot close to the mud pit. Yeah, it's not bad. Like, it's never bad to drink in Highlands Lake, but since I'm gonna go to water access anyways, I might as well drink there. That's like guaranteed safety. How's the trike going? What's he doing? Last thing I want is to get one tap comboed by trike. Surprised how quiet it is. What am I gonna upload next? That's a good question. If I start working on a video now, that's not Rex, then maybe in like a month. That's about how long it normally takes me to make a video. I think the knockdown was bugged and now it takes longer to recover. To be honest, if you get knocked down by a trike, you're probably dead anyways if you're anything that isn't like Maya or Dibble. Especially on Carno, I'm just like one-tapped through the knockdown combo. Even if he doesn't thrash me, I think I'm still one-tapped if you just... Because the running knockdown does like 1100. And I think the normal just left click does like 900 or something, right? Or 800 maybe? Oh, I just realized I wasn't looking at my stamina. Shit. Thrash does 2k and hits twice. Doesn't it do 3k? Or is that wrong? I do know it does like an absurd amount of damage. I know about the Thrash. For some reason I thought it was 3000 and not 2000. But I do know it's like just a don't get hit by it. 3k if it's a headshot? Okay, that's the number I was thinking then. Yeah, because I've just seen the clip of Trike one-tapping a Stego, and I'm like, that is insane. Like, that is terrifying. Thankfully, Trike is slow enough that you really shouldn't be getting caught by it unless you are asking for it, but still an insane amount of damage. I think the damage is fine since it's an Apex after all. I'm like kind of okay. Okay, I've thought about it 2 ways. I'm okay with it because it makes sense that it's one-tapping, like, it should, if it knocks down, like, Serato and Carno and all that, like, it should one-tap it. It's an Apex, that makes sense. And you also got stunned by something that has, like, really bad agility and mobility. So, it's kind of your fault if you get knocked down by Trike. The one thing I don't like is I don't like how, quickly it means Apex fights will go. You know? Like, I'm kind of sad. It's like 2 hits for Apex fights, and then you're just dead. I was hoping for longer Apex fights. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I see him. I'm just probably not going to catch him unless I ambush him. He's kind of the only thing I've seen so far, though, other than the Trike. Northeast might have more stuff, though. Guess that's only be longer they think because Rex is going to be able to spar with Trike. That's true. That's a good point. I kind of didn't think about that. I just hope that sparring, like, works well. I've never really understood how it works, but I don't really play, Dibble all that much. Like, I've played it a few times, but... So I've never really understood sparring. But if sparring is, like, the main mechanic for Apex PvP, I could see that being interesting. I think my biggest concern, though, for sparring being the main PvP for Apexes is how, group combat will work. Because as far as I've seen sparring with group combat, it just is not very engaging, because you kind of just get stun locked by sparring and then get hit by the other person. I think that would be really frustrating if you're playing Rex or Trike. What do you think about the new grass/map updates? I really am a huge fan of the map updates. The map updates have all been really good. The grass I'm 50-50 on. I really like how it looks when it's like within your render distance, you know? But the render distance cutoff is definitely a little painful. Yeah, let me drink. No. Oh, Packy's over there. Let's see if that fixes the drink bug. There we go. Problem with scoring is that it's difficult to implement, and the main reason for Rex taking a long time. Yeah, I mean, Rex just has so much. Between, like, Crush and the throwing thing and sparring and the life cycle changes, just... it's a lot. Most likely not finished, like, the Terra Kit adjustments? Yeah. I would assume they're not... this is not their, final implementation of the grass. Making that stand like this. On the bright side, they did fix AI. Well, land AI. I've heard that fish AI is still, like, super broken. I really don't want to run into those backies, because I prefer not to get my leg broken if there's a lot of them. I'm trying to think. From here I can go northeast. Then I can rotate around the volcano if there's no one northeast. And make it back to Highlands. Because so far playing on this server, I've seen a ton of people in, like, South and West Rail and those hotspots, but I'm curious if Northeast is also populated. I always hate doing this on carno. Too slow. Oh, is there a small dino in there? Yeah, there is. Really tiny one. I recommend playing on unofficials more. So the reason I've, like, a big reason I've swapped to, unofficials is just because of the cheating problem on officials. I was playing exclusively officials and just got cheated on and died, like, 5 times in a row. And kind of just got sick of it. So now I'm pretty much playing on meta server, which has been really good because it's basically just officials with more people and like anti-mix packing rules. So as a solo player, most of the time, it's definitely been very nice. So right now I've been sticking to that. Trying to change a step in the right direction for it, getting changes to make it worse and hunting better, defending in turn. That's what I was thinking too. I think my only issue with it is I don't think the charge bite takes enough stamina from it. I think that's my biggest gripe right now with it. Like, I love Serato. I realistically main Serato. So like I don't like to complain about it because I like playing it. But I do think the charge bite stamina drain should probably be a little more noticeable. Wish I had double the population was one of the better ones. My issue with, like, having double population is, if you have, like, 300, that's, like, first of all, you have to do, like, corpse wiping, which is something that, like, on Petite server is really good, But I really don't like that they corpse wipe. I find it really annoying. And I feel like 150 is a good amount. I like having my downtime in between fights. I feel like if there's 300 people, you just never have any downtime, ever. And it's, like, almost exhausting. Yeah, 300 is too much, yeah. That's basically what I'm saying. And there's other servers with, like, 300 people, so... I'm more happy to have the options. $200 is good. I could see 200 working. I could see it working, but I'd worry about, like, server FPS and lag a little bit. I don't know. I like 150 personally. 150 is like that legacy number as well. That always was pretty decent. I'm not 100% certain where I'm going. I'm just trying to go east. Lucia said the highest she would go is 200. That's a maybe. Yeah, we had a conversation about it. We were trying to figure out, like, what the best population number would be. But I do like 150. If I played that hardcore server, I have not. I don't even know what that means. It's pretty quiet out here. Maybe there's not much in Northeast. I was hoping there would be. I could use deer AI, I guess. I missed. Urban Concrete's... I'm assuming you meant 150. Doesn't feel like enough to corpse wipe his ass. Yeah, like, I would rather have moments where I don't see anyone and be able to go to those congregation areas and see people, like, guaranteed. Which is what you can do on the server, more or less. Like, if you go to South Points, you're gonna see people. Then, versus, like, just not getting to eat the body that I just killed because of corpse wife. I don't know. Personal opinion. Oh, that's kind of interesting, Spy. That's a cool concept. I never heard about that. Oh, there's new human structures here. I haven't seen these yet. Oh, wow. That's really extensive, actually. I'm gonna go check these out, actually. I have not seen these yet. I always like looking at the human structures. Except unless when I get stuck, and then it's a little less cool. It's like a train station or something. Not train station, I guess, but unloading dock. Oh, I can't go up those stairs, can I? Maybe I can, actually. I'm kind of asking to get myself stuck. God, these stairs are really narrow for Carno. Yeah, no, I can't. That's unfortunate. I want to go up there. This is cool to see, though. I haven't seen this yet. I mean, I've seen it in dev blogs, but I didn't realize it was in-game. Very, very cool. Very excited for humans whenever they do end up coming to this game. I think it'll be very fun. I know it's, like, somewhat debated, but I'm personally very excited for it. Great place for raptors? Yeah, I can imagine. That place is probably awesome. Although I could totally see you getting camped out of, like, leaving and then just starving to death in there. Pure tile, you can get into the rafters? That's so terrifying. Makes you realize how big the small dinosaurs are. I know, Carno's really big. Like, Carno's really big, actually. This is the smaller version of the model. I don't hear anything. Thankfully, my food is fine. But I would like to see something. I'm just listening. I mean, nighttime too, which isn't great for traveling back, but whatever. Taco. What is that? The Serato? I think that's Serato. Yeah, it is. It's one Serato, I think. Oh, okay. That's fightable. Okay, there's a body to the right. Which he's going to. I don't know if he saw me or not. I don't want to fight him if he's on the body, because then I can't charge him. But if he eats the body, I'll fight him. He will have full bio, though. That is a corpse. Yeah, he's going to it. There's a Tenno down there, too. I really hope he eats that whole body. Where'd he go? I don't like not knowing where he is, because if he ambushes me with a charge bite and gets me bleeding, I'm in trouble. I have to imagine he's on whatever body that is. It's a bush. It's a person. Even the small bodies can get stunned? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I will not fight him on a body. It's just not very doable as a solo. But if he's not on the body, then I'm happy to. Where did he go, though, is my first question. I'm trying not to get super close to the body, because I think that's where he went. I don't want to get ambushed by him. So with the Carno boss, let me get this straight. With Carno boss, can Carno charge Tenno now? Is that the case? Or no? Like, not knockdown, but like you can charge it without getting stunned, right? Because I did see that Tenno as well, which... If he's not a very good Tenno, I'd be up for fighting him. Yeah, Carno's threshold is increased to 1.9. Okay, that's good to know. Very good to know. There's a body up here. Another one. Taco. Where did this Serato go? There's a raptor right there. I think he saw me. Yeah, no, he sees me. Oh, there's the Serato. If he wants to stay up there, I'll fight him. I think that body's on the Raptor Rock, though. And one of them's a deer. Where is this body? He's walking. No, he's definitely next to it. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, it's AI too. It's not even a player body. I'm happy to wait until he either decays or he leaves, because it is rotten already. What is this? Ooh, I heard a 2 call. Go for charge, but end it and bite him instead of charging. Is trading bites with Serato on a body is like a viable idea while solo though meta? I'm curious. Because, like, I definitely could, like, land bites on him, but, like, I don't know if trading bites is gonna work. I did it the other day? Okay. Good to know. Just try not to trade. Yeah, that would be the goal. I mean, is 25% damage resistance on that corpse? Yeah, probably, but... That's still 25% more HP than he's got on me. Where do you go? Somewhere behind that hill. Yeah, there he is. Ooh, if he wants to chase me off the body, I'm super happy to fight him. Tail hit on me. I don't know how that was a tail hit. Got lucky. Okay, I'm not sure what he was doing. He just ran at me in a straight line. Okay, well, he was not the best Sarah I've seen, so that made it a little easier. I found a weird amount of Serrato players that don't know what body buff is. I mean, it's not even that weird. But, because, like, there's no tutorial, you know? And if people don't watch videos and they just play the game, there's not really a good way of knowing. But, yeah, this guy's pretty new to Serrato, I think. I thought he might be decent, because he was, like, sitting on the, he was sitting on the body and, like, up against the wall. So it's like, that's what I would do. God, to be new to Sarah? Yeah. He might have been low health? I don't think so. I hit him with, like, 5 charges in the face. I don't know if he's full grown. Looking at him now is the thing, so he might have not been quite full grown. Yeah, needs a little species overview to help newbies. Yeah, I'm hoping they add some sort of tutorial or, like, tooltip / information for when you, like, select a playable. That would be nice for the new players. Because I feel like a lot of people, like, play something, don't know what they're doing. Like, when I played Omni for one of the first times in a while, I didn't know that there was a left click and right click for, like, damage pounce or bleed pounce. And I messed it up horribly the first few times. So I might go grab the salt lick, actually. Just get rid of the bile while I can. He was full grown? Yeah, I figured he was. He kind of looked like it. I'm just surprised he died that quickly, but I guess 5 full charges to his face will kind of do that to someone. Am I sharing the server? I'm just playing on Meta's server when it's done. Since unofficials have been kind of a hellscape for a while now. Oh, no, 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 no. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, and I didn't break my leg. Okay, we're fine. I can gastro heal that. Okay. I realized right as I started sprinting and there was a cliff there. Wait, did I go too far? Yeah, it's back here. Never mind. Trying to look at chat and also navigate while it's nighttime is, like, hurts my brain. That does not look very passable. Okay. Carno has pretty bad night vision for carnivore. Yeah, it's not great. I buff night vision mutation? That's interesting. I still don't think I'd ever take it, really. Maybe on a herbivore I'd take it. I don't know if herbivores get that mutation. Am I doing anything exciting for 4th? Nothing crazy. Just the usual stuff. Food and friends. Carnivore specific? Okay, I figured. I do not play herbivores very often. When I do, it's just like photosynthetic, tactile, and like something else. I feel like by the time I get to this salt lick, The bio is going to disappear, and then I'm just going to go back to the body so I can gas or heal the fall damage. This can only be unlocked in the second slot by killing 5 players at night. Oh, no wonder I've never seen it. I wish more of those unlockable mutations were like third mutations to the second. I feel like trying to get like 5 player kills at night while you're not even full grown is pretty difficult. And also you have to get it before you get to full grown, which is also hard. Have I seen the Rex video / leak? I have. I do know a little bit of information about it, but it's just people messing around with it on private servers. Oh, there's actually lights in there too, huh? That's kind of cool. I do like that they brought back fog in this game, but it does make it just a nightmare for me to be able to see anything. Third mute is for most of the unlocks, I think? Oh, okay, good. That makes a lot more sense to me. You can play it in private servers? No, I mean like they're like, the way that it's getting leaked is like private servers, is what I mean. As far as I know, you definitely cannot play it in private servers. Like admin servers? Yeah, that's what I mean. Someone just leaked Ostro? I'm surprised it's that far along to be leaked. I didn't think it would be... Well, I guess Aloe is also playable right now in admin. Have we even seen Ostro in any of the dev streams? I don't think we have, really. That's not new. Actually, there was Almies. Yeah, that's it. What's your opinion of people getting mad at the last devlog? I mean, people are gonna get mad regardless if Rex wasn't in it. That's just how it was gonna be. So I'm not really surprised. I think people are just annoyed at having to wait for Rex, but it is what it is. It's not like I want them to just release something that's unfinished and buggy, so I don't mind waiting. I just wish it wasn't as long, but oh well. Ostro looks good? That's good. I'm really hoping that once they do finish Rex, they'll be able to, like, get, like, Aloe and Ostro and whatever else they're working on, like Barry and Kentro and the other things they're working on right now, out relatively quickly. That's my one hope, is that while they've been working on Rex, they've also been able to make a lot of progress on other stuff, so maybe we'll see other things a little bit sooner compared to Rex. We will see, though. I don't know why I'm going towards this Dots dive. This isn't even in the Serato that I killed. How long will I be streaming for it? That is a good question. I don't know. Contra Hour and Ostro already be putting the game swing first. We don't ready to put them more. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. Which is great, because I'm really excited for all 3 of those. These Raptors didn't find Serato body. They did not. Might as well take more out of them, I guess. supposed to get the charge off night. I guess like that. There's my body. I heard him enough times, he won't come back. It is not easy to charge when I can only see about 5 feet in front of me. A tree there, so I just need to remember that. Please. Oh, that's a burrow. I thought that was the Serato body for some reason. The heart, but I kind of just want to eat it so the Omnis can't get it. I would like to fight them, but I really don't want to fight this carno in this much rain and fog. I literally can't see anything. He's really tight in position, huh? Yeah, he kind of did, not wrong. What's my opinion on Omni nerfs and bugs? I do not have an opinion on that because I don't know anything about it. As far as I know, they just fixed an Omni bug. It wasn't a nerf, right? Actually, probably gonna rot in a moment though. But I don't play Omni enough, really, to have an opinion on Omni. It's almost morning. I can't see anything. I don't even know what to do. Omni's miserable play the most, especially officials. Yeah, that's what I've seen. Like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen an Omni as like a full grown of anything and been like scared, you know? So that's where I would kind of like put it, where I'm like, yeah, it's probably not great right now. It's just based on that alone. I guess I'll go back to water access to get another drink. Kicked out of pouncing, but does it show on your screen you can't move or anything? Yeah, that sounds like pounce. when hasn't there been a catastrophic pouncing bug? I feel like there's always some issue with it. I do like Omni, though, as a playable. It'd just be nice if Pounce was a little more consistent. It's favorite, so I've played it an okay amount, just not recently. I've played pretty much exclusively carno and Serato recently. Mostly Serato. Gosh, this storm just does not end. Like, don't get me wrong, cool weather effects. Very cool weather effects. It was kind of cool finding the Omni in the fog there. But it is annoying. And I also can't see where I'm going. And I'm pretty sure I'm way too high up. I kind of like Northeast because you see, like, solo players occasionally. I feel like when you go out to South and, like, West Rail, you just see groups, which is, like, not a bad thing. But when you're a solo player, groups are a lot less engaging, especially when it's a bunch of, like, Seratos or something. A lot tougher to deal with. There's the gate. I guess I just go back to Water Access Drink and then make my way back to Highlands and just do the rest of the rotation. My FPS is being weird. There we go. Am I both excited to do a Rex duo again when it drops? I am very excited for Rex. Part of the reason I've waited so long is I really want to make, like, a very, very long Rex video when it does come out. I need to go southwest. I think if I follow this path, I'll get to West Rail. I'm super, super excited for Rex because I want to make a very, very long video. Oops, I was all tapped. I want to make a very long video for Rex, and I'm hoping that it goes really well, because I'm excited to have a playable that's, like, got a really long growth, because I can make a long video and have, like, a really good story. I don't know, just very excited for the whole premise of it. I really want to do something like, you know, the last Dino video I made? I really want to do something like that for Rex. Just treat it properly. Give it what it deserves in terms of a video. $2.79. The message is E. Thank you. How long is Rex's growth time same as Dino? I'm not sure. I think it's going to be longer than Dino. If I had to guess. I feel like Rex growth needs to be pretty punishing E. Look at what's been started. Yes, I hope that Rex growth is punishing. I want it to be hard. That makes it interesting. Like, that's part of the reason I enjoyed playing, like, Legacy. Like, I'm terrible at Legacy. But, it was interesting because I'm terrible at it. And it was actually really hard for me to grow Apexes on Legacy. And it kind of made a cool story. At least for me, it made a cool story. Is that the ocean? Oh, no. That is the ocean. Why is Carno's night vision so bad? It's not that bad. Hey, have you seen Trikes? Trike might as well not have eyes at night. No. Yeah, no, Trike, here's Trike's night vision. This is Trike's night vision, basically. Like, you can't see anything. Yeah, if you ever want to hunt a Trike, do it at night, Because they actually can't see. It's like the worst night vision in the game. It basically doesn't exist. One live playing Trike on horde test. Yeah, if you want an example of it, I played Trike at night during horde testing. And I literally had to turn Gamma on for the stream. Just so that the stream wouldn't get a black screen and would be bored. One time as a Trike, I thought I fell into a ditch, but its terrain damage was so bad that I walked to a pair of trees and I used Slash on stock. Oh no. I think... At least the rain went away. Okay, is that the ocean or is that the lake? I think that's the ocean. Maybe it's the lake. Oh no, it is the lake, I think. I don't know. I think it might be the lake. I haven't crossed the river, though. No, it's the ocean. Oh boy. Where am I? You know, if I go south from here, I'll probably be fine. I should be fine if I go south. I've been trying to navigate more without using any map or anything, just to get better with the map, but I got really good at it, at navigating this map, and then they changed it. And I really like the changes, but now I get lost again, and it's annoying. Have I seen the Rex Hunting Maya's video? I have seen that video. Or no, I've seen the one with Trike. I don't know if I've seen the one with Maya. Is surely I won't overshoot it by a mile and run off a cliff. The concerning thing is I haven't seen the river yet. That is my biggest concern. Oh, there it is. See if I made it there eventually. Oh, raptor. Come on, F-call again. I thought they were on the shore there. Maybe they're in the sanctuary. I don't see them. I won't spend too much time on them. You should go to the human structure on the other side. I have gone to it before. It's saved me a few times. Tree? Is there normally a tree branch there? Or is it a body? I don't like crossing from this side. There isn't a really good way to do it. Might just run down and go to the bridge. I don't like the Rex one call. I enjoyed it. I thought the animation for it was really good. It seems very slow, which is it's kind of interesting. Like, I'm curious, because I know a lot of people do this. A lot of people like one call, like mid-fight. I'm curious how punishable that that will be. Like, this is my PvP brain talk. I'm like, how punishable is the Rex one call animation? Because it looks very long. Actually, I might just cross here. I know Carno's a horrible swimmer, but I highly doubt there's a Dino in this part of the river. I'm actually just gonna drink here, because screw it. You can cancel call animations using attacks. That is true. That is true. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. I remember that being a thing during Legacy. There was like certain calls that you could punish really easily because you couldn't cancel them. I think Trek 1 call is better though. I do like the Trek 1 call. I like both. We're gonna be memorizing those Rex calls? Oh yeah, for sure. Gators are not real. I mean, they actually aren't real right now. That's the sad thing. There's no fish AI. So they kind of just don't exist anymore. I say that, I'm probably gonna get grabbed this stream or something, but... the majority of them are in fact gone. I still have never been grabbed by a croc at full grown. I just crossed 700 hours the other day, and I have not ever been grabbed by a Dino at full grown. I don't have a lot of stam. Let me go back here and get some stamina. I don't love fighting Packies because I really don't want to deal with a broken leg when I'm solo. This leaves me really vulnerable to third party, but this is a good spot. Let me just get my stamina. Not that I could admin abuse, but I could change that. No, I think I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm alright, man. I'm all good. You know? I'd like to keep the streak of not getting grabbed going. That's one of the only benefits of being a very, very cautious and passive player in this game for so long. Is that I've never been grabbed by a Dino because I don't put myself in the situation too. Well, it's Omnivore call. How many Packies do I think I could fight comfortably? I could definitely do 2. Oh, it's right there. Dang, almost got him. He's super hurt. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's no way to let me up. Oh my god, the rocks are screwing me. He's going back. Did he just get grabbed? Oh, that's a bit far. Is he dead? He's dead. There we go. Well, I have a lot of respect to anyone who's trying to play solo Packy, because that's miserable, but... there we go. How dare you? What do you mean? I did think there was going to be two of them. I am actually surprised that there was only one. Hmm. Until nobody scar crocs anymore because people will swim into the lakes. I mean, I'm still cautious of them, for sure, especially in the hot spots. But, man, I haven't seen one for a while. Do I like Carno or Sarah better? It depends. I think overall right now, I largely prefer Serato because you can just fight so much more on Serato compared to Carno. Like Carno, you can fight anything that's your size and under, typically, which is great. But Serato, you can also fight like Dibble and Maya. You can fight Stego if you're really brave. You kind of just can't do that on Carno. Especially, like, Carno just cannot fight Dibble or Maya at all. It just can't. So it's more fun to play Serato because you can fight pretty much everything you see. So, I think I prefer Serato, but Carno is still fun. I hope I didn't just mix up their names. I probably did. I'll play the hell out of Barry. Yeah, Barry seems really interesting. I'm very curious how semi-aquatics will go with Dino being a thing. But we'll see. What pack he is on my deck? Good. Didn't really need the food in hindsight. But I'll take it. This like seems made for semi-aquatics. Yeah, if there was any spot I could see a lot of semi-aquatics hanging out, it would be here. A lot of shallow parts for semi-aquatics, a lot of deep parts for crocs. The icon has been fun to watch, so thanks to keep it up. Thank you, Evie. Really appreciate that. Hopefully I can keep it up and make something pretty soon. I hope so. Bones on the other side there. Maybe there's a Dino in here. I guess there was a really small one earlier. Maybe I'll just donate this body to the local Dino population. Hold on. Because I don't need it. I feel bad for them. Hope Dino won't push everything out from the water. Rivers and lakes need diversity. Yeah. Very much hoping the same. It would feel very bad if it was just Croc in the water. I mean, Spino will be fine. Whenever that ends up coming out, but I definitely want to see, like, small tier aquatics like Berry also do well. I'm confident they can make it work, because, like, Bappy does fine. But I guess Bappy is so small that most crocs just don't even care. Just a question, why are Dinos so feared? I want your opinion if you don't mind. So Dino basically... The reason Dinos are feared... Abby, and you're a new player, so I totally get it that you're asking that question. It's fair. Essentially, Dino is underwater and invisible if you're drinking from a lake. And what it can do is it can right-click on you, and it will grab you. And then it can drag you underwater and effectively one-shots you. As long as you're under... What is it, 4 tons? I think 4 tons, right? It's half the weight. If you're under 4 tons, Dino effectively one-shots you if you're drinking water. And it ambushes you. So that's why it's very feared. And it also has a lot of health and a good amount of damage. So it's basically like the jump scare playable. It's like the boogeyman of the Isle. Another 279. What? I wonder why it's 279 specifically. That feels like an odd number. Maybe that's a monetary translation. Where's Trosh? Trosh is working. He's working for another 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm guessing they don't have a lot of counters. There isn't a counter if you're grabbed. And realistically, nothing will kill a Dino except for another Dino if it's underwater. So. Hi Thief, how you doing? I'm doing alright. Doing pretty good, actually. I'm very much wanting to make another video, though. And I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to do that. I'll probably start working on something. Screw it, and just do it. Maybe I'll record something tonight and start working towards something, because I am just bored and want to edit, like, desperately. I know Trosh wants to make another intro. He's been messing around with it, and just trying to figure out some stuff in the meantime with, textures. So they're in their own league in the water? Yeah, basically they're the only thing in the water. Like, they're the only thing in the water, and they can one-shot most of the roster on land. So that's why they're very scary. You should make a Trudon video. They're really fun right now. I'd need to get a group, but I'd be interested. Carno video is what got me into the Isle. I remember seeing Devils. It's like, ooh, what was that? Everything was so new. Which Carno video? I'm curious. I'm assuming the second one, I think, if the timeline makes sense there. Well, I made it back to Highlands. Latest one? I guess that was a while ago, huh? Yeah, because I could totally see myself making, like, a similar video to that latest, Carno video. Hopefully before Rex drops. I don't know what I'd play, though. I feel like I'd want to play, like, Sarah or Carno again. But I feel like I'd do that a lot. I don't know, maybe I just play Sarah and just say screw it, because I definitely get the best footage on Sarah. We get another rare Herbie video since you saved Menace Dibble in our latest Dibble gameplay. I wasn't recording any of that. I was just practicing Dibble because I'd never played it before and I was just bored. But I don't know. Like, here's the issue with Herbivore gameplay, in my experience, is you just don't get much footage ever. Because, like, if you're playing Maya or Dibble or Trike or Stego, it's like nothing's gonna fight you, like, at all. I'm also just not a good Herbivore player at all. Nike or True is an option. Yeah, that's kind of what was coming to mind a little bit. It seems kind of funny. I feel like we could take Stego with our full group on Trudon. Or if I did both, kind of like those two stories being told at the same time. I've seen other people do like 2 lives in one video. I don't know. Personally, I just don't like that as much. I prefer to focus on one thing at a time. Serato. I want a bots diet too. Okay, so if you, yeah, I'd be down to do a Trudon video. I've only ever done one. That is multiple Seratos coming from West LJ sector. It's AI. I'm at 122 subs now. I want to hit 1K in a year. So bad. How do I hit it? Just keep posting every 2 days. Do not just keep. Okay. One of the worst pieces of advice I've been given on YouTube has been to post as frequently as possible. I absolutely hate that advice. And you can take my own channel as an example of that, given that I literally don't post. But try and, like, I don't know, in my experience, and the way that I look at it for trying to make YouTube videos and looking at evolving, there's two things that I would recommend first. A, find something that you can reference, because being 100% creative with your content is hard, and probably not the best route you can take. You can learn a lot by referencing other people, which is something that I've always done. And I feel like it's made me learn a lot just as an editor and a creator. And two is try and make, like, the best video that you can make. Don't just make something because you want to make something and upload it. Make something because you, like, actually care about the video and the content within it. That's how I always look at it. No, it's just bore. And it's old. And that's probably just the PTs. Like, I always try and make something that's like the way I was doing it for a really long time is I was always trying to make my next video better than the last one. I don't do that anymore because the Dino video exists and I'm not putting that much effort into every video, but like, that's what I was doing for a long time, is just really trying to improve and, like, make the best video I can. I try and make each video special. That's why I do, like, the intros and... Oh, that's a Dino right there. Maybe he's who's killing it. Oh, a shame for you to get stuck in that location, isn't it? You're not running away from me. He's full grown too, I think. Is Dino on my diet? It's not. Why is Dilo not on my diet, man? Why is Dilo not on my diet? I don't understand. Let me get my stamina back. Let the PT have the organs if he wants them. I don't really need them. Dude, I'm kind of happy. I've seen so many solo players today. It's great. Because the devs hate Carno? I don't think the devs hate Carno. I feel like Carno's in a pretty good spot right now. It's just overshadowed because Serato's really strong. Herrera video with Trosh actually made me laugh so much. I loved playing that Herrera video. That was probably the most fun I've had, like, playing a video. Because that was back when South Plains was, like, super hot spotty. And, like, there was just so much going on. There's, like, constant action. We recorded that video in, like, 1 day. Super fun, though. That's definitely the most fun I've had on Herrera. One of the most fun, like, days I've had on the Isle, period. It's very enjoyable. Lots of juvenile killing. Had the game since February 28th, where I have 12 hours now. Dear God, you have 500 hours in like 5 months? You're playing 100 hours a month? 25 hours a week? When are we getting the Fabled Beppy video? What Fabled Vape? What? Okay, actually, question. I've heard it pronounced 2 ways. I've said Beppy most of my time. I've also heard it pronounced Bapey. Is it Bapey or Beppy? Because I don't know. Also, you're not getting a Bappy video. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I will not play small tiers unless it's Trudon. It's just not. It doesn't work for my video format and how I like to play the game. I'll play Herrera if that counts as a small tier. I've heard BP as well. BP is like a jokingly way. It's like calling Spino Spoon. BP works as well. I hear most people say BP. I'm like totally fine saying either, but I end up just saying both because I'm kind of stupid. And I forget which one is correct, and then I default into saying one, and then I say the other like consciously. You usually hear Germans say BP. I think most people say BP. I usually say BP. Yeah, I've heard that too. Like, there's a lot of different ways to say it. I think BP is like the easiest way to say it. One I'll try and stick to. But I will inevitably say Beppy by accident. Not that it really matters. By BP, I meant BP. Oh my god, I give up. I'll call it something and you'll probably get it, so. I'll play Beppy one day. See, that's the thing too. When people like shorten it to BEPI, like Beppy, I can't not call it Beppy. It's like too coded into my mind. But it's not that I won't play it. I just probably won't make a video on it. That's just AI. Is that a dead trike? That is a dead trike, I think. It is. Okay, there's either a stupid amount of Serranos around, or there's a cannibal trike. At least I think that's a trike. Maybe it's a Maya. Actually, I think it's a Maya. I thought it was a trike, because I saw the trike over there earlier. I think it's a Maya, though. Probably means there's a lot of Serranos around. Somewhere. It is... yeah, it's a Maya. Oh no. What are you doing? Don't come over here and hit me. Oh no. I will not. I will refrain. Wait, there's eggs on that. I'll take that. You've acquired a child? I don't want it. He's allowed to go freely, though. I don't want to kill this small trike when I have full hunger. I feel bad. I don't understand. So something... I wonder if our herbivore killed this Maya, then. Because something killed it. And then didn't take the eggs. Which is, like, a little psychotic if you're a carnivore. Trike over there. Well, I just walked through this canyon. Every time I walk through this canyon, I inevitably get ambushed and died. But, this time's different. Maybe. Why are eggs so good? Oh, yeah, diet. They're, like, the best source of diet in the game. So it's super strange that they're not taken. They're basically the most valuable thing that a carnivore can get their hands on. But you don't see them that often. That sounds like a actually reasonably sized dino back there. I'm trying to think of what I want to fight. I don't know if I'd fight a Tenno or not. I have good mutations for it. Actually, do I have congenital? I don't. I might not want to fight Tenno. Because I don't have congenital. Must be a new player that thought eggs are just for show. Yeah, it might have been. But yeah, new players probably wouldn't be able to kill Mayas. That's why I'm assuming it's probably a herbivore that killed it. Just had no use for the eggs. But it's hard to know. Just one ate it though and left the eggs. That's true. I don't know. Why wouldn't you grab congenital? Because I don't really plan on fighting anything bigger than me. That's why I didn't grab it. Why do I have epidermal? Because it's carno. Carno bleeds like crazy. So having the increased bleed resist is nice. I take congenital exclusively on Serato. Even if I'm not 6 mutations, I take it even when I only have 3. Because I do typically end up fighting stuff like Tenno and Dibble. But, they plan on fighting you though? Yeah, but I, like... That's a... I'm not fighting him if he's got that big of a body. Yeah, but if I'm getting caught by a Dibble or a Tenno, then I've done something wrong on Carno, and I probably deserve to die anyways. Because I'll just run away from that in both of those fights. That's why I do take it on Serato, because Serato's slower. And it's a lot less likely you can just run away from those fights. He's in there, but he's got a full body, so I don't really want to fight him on that. It's still in there. I think I see the tip of his tail. Curious if there's anything else in J sector than that one Serato. another body there. 2, I think, actually. Yeah, there is 2. Are we gonna upload a new video again? Depends. I don't know if I wait for Rex or not. We will see. If I can get that Serato off the body, I will fight him. Similar to the other one. It's like a South Point, but it's Triceratops Fight Club halftime. Yeah, but then I can fight whatever's fighting the Trikes. Which isn't the worst thing for me. Depends on what it is, though. And how many. Sounds like Maya, though. South Plains is his death wish? South Plains is fun. I might go to West Rail, though. Or I could go to the Savannah. The Savannah could be cool. Would be pretty decent for carno. I think what I'll do first is probably just end up running over to, roughly this direction in between South Plains and West Rail. Get a drink. There's a pond there that's nice. I remember playing Seraph first time getting rocked by Trikes. Yeah, don't fight Trike. By the way, just don't do it. Like, unless they're really small. They'll heal your damage anyways. Can't stand playing carno, the attorney is so trained. Well, the trick is you slide a lot. Like, if you do this... Oh, I messed it up a little bit. But if you do turn like that, it's not too bad. You can kind of 180 if you have momentum. That's how I killed the Serato earlier. I just did that over and over again. Scary bosses. Yeah, Trike's scary. I mean, you can always run away from it, so you never have to fight it. I treat it the same way I treat Stego, where it's just like, unless there's some very opportunistic scenario going on, I'm just never going to fight Trike or Stego. It's not bad, it's just user when I play it. It is bad into certain things, but it's very good into anything smaller than you. Or Serato. It's quite good into Serato. I've seen one Stego since the Trike buff. I don't blame Stego players for just playing Trike instead. It's a lot better. It's weird not hearing Stego 1 calls anymore. I hear a lot more... First of all, I've seen way more and heard way more Maya. Just because of the Maya buff. But I also hear a lot of Trikes now. And a deer call? More excited for Al than Rex? Personally, I am too. I'm excited for both. But I'm really looking forward to Aloe. Should be a pond up here somewhere if I can locate it correctly. Maya's been pretty fun. Yeah, I'm pretty scared of Maya now. I used to be pretty open to fighting it, but now I'm a lot more scared of it. That's the big thing about Serato right now, is just with all the herbivores that exist, I don't like playing Serato solo. Just because Maya can run you down and just kill you pretty easily. It's great in a group still, but it's still decent solo. But I prefer carno when I'm solo. You can just run away from all the stuff. I need to go south more. Maya and Trudon are in a good place. I haven't tried Trudon. I know that the juvenile speed is really low. But other than that, I don't know too much. I might have gotten myself lost again. I probably didn't go far enough south. Things with that. The thing with Serato is that a good few Serato players would rather eat another Serato player than any Herbie. Yep, 100%. Can confirm. I would much rather fight any carnivore in the game other than Dino than the 4 biggest herbivores. For everything to fight as a Sarah's a Dibble, I've yet to try fighting Strike. I'm scared of myself and dumb. Okay. I've liked fighting Dibble. It's a little harder now because they gave it a Thrash, which is scary. The Thrash is pretty scary. Trike, I've fought multiple times, and every time I fight it, they back themselves into a corner, heal 150 HP every 10 seconds, and then I just have to leave. Because what are you going to do? It's Trike in a corner. But it is fightable in the open, I think. If you have, like, quite a lot of Seratos, you need quite a few. And even then, if they get in a corner, it's over. Feral from watching Urbies are scary to fight. Yeah, Tano, Dibble, Maya, Stego, and Trike are all really hard to fight right now. Tenno less so. Tenno's doable. But Dibble, Maya, Trike, and Stego are all very difficult to fight on anything that isn't Serato, and it's still pretty hard on Serato. I think the problem is, too, is that in terms of, like, actual size and, like, total HP, it goes 5 herbivores, and then you have 2 carnivores, which is Serato and Carno. So we kind of just have a lot of big herbivores in the game right now, and not too many big carnivores to match. Alright, this is where I want it to be. Curious if there's anything even here. Probably is. In a fight, do you think a full-grown Carno or Sarah would win? It's dependent. That's a lot of Mayas. Goodbye. That is way more Mayas than I want to fight, and I don't even want to fight my own Carno, so I'm just gonna leave. I would say in a straight, like, 50-50 equal skill. The thing is it's hard to say. I think at a lower skill level, Serato wins, because Serato's inherently easier to play. I think at a higher skill level, Carno wins most of the time. But if the Serato has a body, then Serato wins. Yeah, but just stat-wise? Well, you can't really say stat-wise. That doesn't really work. Because, their stats are very similar. But Carno gets huge... Serato gets huge buffs if they're next to a body. Carno You can't... Okay, I'll say this. You cannot face tank a Serato on Carno. You will lose doing that. Because Bile's a thing. Because Serato, I think, does a little more damage. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't remember. But if Carno uses charge a lot, similar to how I killed the Serato earlier, if you just spam charge and basically do hits without trading them, then Carno can pretty easily win. Just because it has so much more speed on the Serato that it can kind of run circles around it. Serato's a very defensively based playable, and Carno is a very aggressively based playable. So it is very dependent on the situation. But at least for me, like if I fought myself on Serato, I think most of the time I would win on Carno against my own Serato. If there was no body, if we're in like an open field. Most of the time the Carno wins. Where is this pond? I know it's here. That's a trike. And Maya's. Man. Did I go too far north? I went too far north. It's further south. I don't know where I am. Other side close to the beach. So farther south. Oh my goodness. These new map changes are getting to me. It's one thing I can't do yet. I don't even know where I am. If I'll be completely honest. I think I went way too far north. Oh, I did, yeah, no, because that goes... Oh my goodness, I'm way too far north. How did that happen? I do like the fog. But I wish it was less frequent. I feel like we've had it for like half the stream. And it just makes visibility super annoying. Especially on Carno, because I like to have longer sight lines on Carno so I can try and long charge people. I guess this fog isn't too horribly dense, but it's not great. My Carno's by the puddle you're seeing? Well, I don't see it yet. I am seeking it. Oh wait, is that it? No, that's the river. Seeking? Yeah, I figured. If I could find it, I swear. I need to like memorize where it is. I feel like I've only passed by it like twice so far. Go right, you're almost southwest now. I know. It's I know it's like between Westerl and South Plains, but I don't know where. Where is that trike? Behind me? There's eyes in that bush. Okay, well, I could have died right there, I think, if he was standing up. That's not horrifying at all. Oh my goodness, I'm glad he was not standing up, he was sitting. Where have I gotten myself to now? This is a cliff. I'm so confused. I feel like... Dear God, this fog is not helping me. Okay. We're at the rock. Oh my God, I'm trying to think. The thing is, there's not even a map. Because it's so new. So I can't even, like, cheat and use the map to find it. The crazy thing is I haven't even, like, sniffed it yet, so I'm not even close. God, I haven't gotten this lost in a while. I know where I am, actually, to be fair. I just don't know where I'm going. Come to water access? I'm a ways away from water access. Oh, I am so hopeless. My goodness. Getting warmer. Yeah, I've got to be a little closer. Like, I've run through half this area already. Is that South Plains River? No, that's the beach. Where am I? Where am I? Oh boy, I'm so hopelessly lost now. I don't even know where I am. Let's see, if I go north from here, I'll probably start making my way towards the ravine again, which is not really what I want to do. I can't see a dang thing through the fog and spec mode. Yeah, I can't see a thing either. I don't know where I'm going. And I can't smell it either, that's the problem. I'm surprised I haven't smelled it yet. Go left? Okay. I will go slightly left. So it's farther north than I thought it was. I guess initially I way overshot it. Let's, I feel like you're close. Okay, I smell water. That might be it. That also might be the river. I don't know. It's right behind the mountain by Westeros. I thought I saw the mountain, though. I think I saw the wrong one. I think I saw the one that's farther south. Which is what turned me around. Yeah, okay, we're by this mountain. Okay, yeah. This is what I was looking for. But I found the wrong one, and I thought that was it. Okay, well, I guess I'll go somewhere else. I'm not gonna drink there. I'll go drink in the bush plains. But we know where it is now. But I'm sure you were cackling seeing them in spectator mode. Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, I know you're in spectator mode. I know you know where they are. Oh my god. That's fine. At least I'm on Carno, not Serato. If I was on Serato, I'd be screwed. This fog is horrible. I really hope they don't chase me. I don't even know if they know I was there. They probably do because they heard me run away, but... I'll just cross over here. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to drink that pond. I can drink it a different one. I'm only a little bit paranoid about them following me. Crossing here will get me close to the water, so I'll do it. Slowest swimmer in history, my goodness. Oh, my stamina. I should have just run. Oh, that's another carno, too. I really hope he doesn't try and fight me. That would suck. Given I just used all my stamina. Looks to be alone. Oh, if he tries to fight me on no stam, I'd be worried. Okay. Maybe he's not aggressive. I hope. I'm gonna try and get my stamina back before I say anything, though. Gosh, this has been quite the journey just to get water. If he goes to the left, he'll probably see me. I'm kind of betting on him not doing that. Don't see anything. Maybe just the left. That would be nice. Would not mind if that was the case. Gosh, that's a lot of miles, too. They're gonna be a problem. Okay. Now I need to go get water. I don't know where this water is either, but it's a bigger pond, so... a little bit easier. At least the fog went away for the most part. Time to stumble around blindly until I find the pond. The problem with these new places is they all look the same. Like, not the same, I shouldn't say. I really like the bush plains, but I get lost here so easily because there's no landmarks. What is that? A trike? That's a trike. He's just eating agave. Dear Lord, please help me find water. I need it so bad. Can I do a Herrera video again? I've tried. I actually did try. I wanted to do a Herrera video again. But I really struggled to because I like went to the similar hotspots on Herrera and I just didn't see anyone. It's very difficult to make Herrera videos because it's very hit or miss as to whether or not you actually see anyone. Oh, there's the water. Or is that the ocean? Shit, that's the ocean. Oh boy. I do want to make another Herrera video though. But I know that Herrera climbing is kind of annoying right now, so I might wait. Well, I know there's another pond. Here's something from the pond, look at the gigantic rock structure. Yeah, that's what I am looking for, but I think I got a ways to go before I'll get there. But there's two ponds, and I was looking for the other one. I think the one is back there, right? If I recall correctly, it's like in this direction. Just an idea for 200 video would be a ton of YouTubers in one pack. Could be fun. I've played a similar thing on stream. I think for a video though, I definitely want to try and get like good footage with people I know well. Is there water back here? I thought there was at the base of this. How's the car run going? It's going alright. I've killed a few things. I haven't died yet. Currently on the great quest to try and find water, which has been more annoying than I thought, but The pawn is right here, so should be okay. Okay, hopefully nobody is here. This one's a little more out of the way, so might get a little luckier. I don't see anyone, so I'll just go for it. I think Dino can be in this pond if I remember right, but I don't really have the luxury of waiting to see if they surface, so. Seems like we're good though. I feel like these two... Are those bodies? Those are bodies, aren't they? Huh. Can't tell what they are. I was wondering if I could walk out there. I thought they were... At first I thought they were, like, bodies, and then I thought they were branches, and then I realized they are, in fact, actually bodies. I don't know what they are. Oh, it's the Mayas. They found me. Okay, straight line running it is. They probably can't see well, so I should be fine. Okay, unless I get stuck on bushes like that. Then I'm not fine. Gosh, how many Mayas are on the server right now? My goodness. I've found so many today. It's annoying because there's like actually nothing I can do against Maya. I just have to run away. And if I'm on low stamina, they can catch me. That's why I'm just trying to put as much distance as I can. I doubt they'll chase me for long. At least I got my water. Alright, this should be good enough. We'll go a little bit to the right. And then we'll sit down here. Oh my goodness. Ugh, too many Mayas, man. So many. The problem is it's kind of like... They're kind of like... Stego and Trike right now, where there's just not much that's killing them. Because Serato just doesn't catch them, and it's the only thing that can really fight them. At least in terms of carnivores. Biggest problem is time zones if y'all were to do a ton of YouTubers in one true unpack. Yeah, you'd have to pick and choose pretty carefully. I know that my time zone, like, is very poor for EU-based. So it would be difficult. I gotta wait a while to get my stamina back. All these Mayas have been, like, aggressive, too. They're scary. Someone has to make a conference if it were to happen, at least one person would. Yeah, I mean, we figured it out before in the one stream from, gosh, when even was that? I don't remember. It's a while ago. Need some carnivore to counter overpower Hermes and they gave us try. Yeah. We'll get Rex soon enough, and that should hopefully help a lot. I think sub Rex will help a lot, actually, even more than full Rex. Subrex will help against Dibble and Maya and Tenno and some of the really strong, like, mid-tier herbivores. Once we get Owl to be good. Yeah, Owl will help a lot. Alright. I'm trying to think if I go back to that same water spot. I think I do, because they'll probably leave. Unfortunate spawn. Yeah, I'll probably just go back to that spot and hope that the Mayas leave. Not the most notable on that was how much bigger / powerful is Al compared to Sarah. Okay, so Sarah is 1.3 tons, right? So it's 1,300 ton, or 1,300 kilos. Its bite force is 150, I think. Yeah, 150, something like that for Serato. Aloe will probably be somewhere between 2.5 and 3 tons. And its bite force will probably be something like... It'll be... There's a very broad range, but it'll be somewhere between 200 and 300, I imagine. If I had to guess. And it'll probably be more bleed-based than anything. So it's quite a bit stronger. How should be 4 tons-ish? No, it probably won't be 4 tons. That's probably a bit rich. It'll probably be 3 tons or so. Probably a little smaller than that. And they're quick. Yeah, Ala's pretty quick. I'm curious. That was my biggest thing for Aloe and Sarah. I'm very curious if Aloe is faster than Sarah in any way. I imagine it's just a little bit slower. But I don't know. Because Aloe in Legacy was quite fast. 30 to 35. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because... Gosh, how fast is, I forget how fast Serato is. It's like 39, isn't it? Serato? Something like that. $55 at max? Yeah, because Owl has, like, the ambush ability, doesn't it? I don't remember. Yeah, it's around 39. That's what I thought. It's like 39... And isn't, like, 39... Isn't... Or, sorry, isn't 10 like 39.1? It's, like, basically the same thing. Gosh, why is the fog still here again? I've seen nothing but fog for a while. Yeah, ambush was quite fast. Yeah, ambush was really quick. And it was pretty maneuverable. At least in Legacy. Its turn circle was pretty good. If it's anything below 40, they'd be stretching it. I worry if it's above 40 is my problem. Because I just don't think it should be faster than Serato. And maybe Serato needs to be a little faster, but I think Serato just... And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that'd be great if Serato just dies. You know, but I don't think it would be great long-term for Serato if it just got hunted by Aloe and couldn't do anything about it. Maya's still here? That's a trike call. feel like Carno will be replaced with Aloe. More likely Serato. Carno's speed just makes it really, really good for hunting things like Dilo or Omni or Packy. I don't think Owl will be as good as Carno at that. It shouldn't be. Well, I don't see those Mayas, so... So being fast and Owl but having a lot less stam. Yeah, I could see that. That would make sense to me. Because if it's like Legacy, Owl would be more of a bleed predator. Kind of like Omnios. So it should theoretically have a decent amount of stamina. I don't know. I'm curious to see what the devs end up doing with it. Very excited. I hope they don't just make it a bigger Omni. I've heard that thrown around a lot. I hope it's more interesting than that. Okay, well I finally got my water, so... I can go to a more interesting spot on the map. Watch a video said someone said Pathfinder is what the Owl never will be. What do you think about that? I'm curious about what they meant by that, because they are very, very different games. So in that sense, yes, they will never be the same, because they are inherently very different games. In terms of fighting and dino diversity? I don't know. I mean, like, they're still, like, definitely not the same, I guess. Like, I don't know if... Yeah, I feel like... I can't say much, because I don't really play Path. I've played it, like, twice, and I really, really didn't like it. I just infinitely prefer the Isles combat system to Path's. So I guess, yes, they will always be different, because they are just different games with different purposes. They're both good for what they're trying to achieve, but I think they try and achieve different things. Comparing Owl to Path is like comparing apples to oranges. Yeah, exactly. They're both fruit, but they taste completely different, you know? I, for one, really didn't like Path because it felt really arcadey, and I like realism games. Not that it's a bad game, but just, didn't really enjoy it. What died over here? Small Omni. Don't want to let me eat it. Oh, I ate the little one. I actually eat the body piece. There we go. How goes the cargo gameplay? It's been good. Killed a full-grown Serato, killed a Packy. Haven't seen too much else that I've actually been able to fight yet. Had to run away from a group of Mayas a few times. But otherwise, I'm doing good. Not too bad. Haven't had anything catastrophic happen to me yet, so... That pterodon is screaming at somebody. It probably is. Well, maybe not, he's on the ground. Surprised I don't see anyone. Oh, the server count went down. The pop went down. Interesting. Probably a lot of EU players went to sleep. I have to imagine. Servers aren't showing up? Oh, lovely. That's a good bug. I was wondering, I'm like, why am I not seeing anyone? Don't you try and invite me. Can stay in if you're in, but new people can't join. That's crazy. Wait, what? How does that just happen? I was wondering why the server pop was low. I was like, it's 70. It doesn't make any sense. It's like midday. Happened the other day too? That's crazy. I've never heard of that before. That's interesting. I'm kind of surprised I didn't kill him. Probably didn't look up enough. Super obnoxious I couldn't find my own server. That's horrible. I wonder if you could join it off of the server IP through Steam. Maybe that would work. Quite likely. Yeah, the problem is nobody does that. I guess I'll play until I starve. If I start starving, I might just have to log. 70 is still a very playable amount of people, but makes it a little harder. Silly Isle, yeah. I'm not surprised. I feel like Isle servers have always been super finicky compared to other games. People seem to be avoiding you in a very efficient bubble. Perfect. Yeah, I heard a Dio to my right, but God knows where he is. 70's a lot, but how many players am I at? Based on how many I've seen, at least probably 10. Gosh, why do I hear Omnis behind me now? Oh! Those are carnos. Well. Of everything I could have seen, that's not too bad. The Serratos had been a lot worse. I don't know if he wants to invite me, but I never tell people I'm solo. I don't know if other people do that or not, but I will never... Oh, for God's sake. There's been too many times where somebody asks me that question and then they try and kill me. I really hope there's not 6 Mayas about to come over the corner. As long as I keep my stam full, I should be fine, though. I'm glad they told me. It's still this dark. 10 a.m. I'm like trying to debate on whether or not I keep my night vision on or off. I'm stupid, Samsung, and get my finger on the trigger. Yeah, that's the other way you can do it. I don't see those Mayas. That's a small positive, I guess. Still dropping players. Such an unfortunate bug. Makes for interesting fights if they try and candy you. Yeah. I'll say I'm solo if I think the other person is solo. But if I can, like, visibly see, like, 2 full-growns... Like, you know what? I got a group. Like, I'm gonna go meet up with them. I definitely have backup if you try and attack me. I don't know, mostly because I find, like, cannibal fights or interspecies fights to just be the most boring. Because you have, like, the same moveset. Like, Serrato versus Serrato, for example, it's like, yeah, there's stuff you can do. Like, you can go for headshots, try and land charge bites, things like that. Have good traction control. But at the end of the day, the fight is, like, you're both playing the same thing, so it's difficult to try and maneuver yourself to not end up taking a lot of damage. I hope this isn't rotten. It is not. Okay, good. Omni pin to win canny. Yeah, see, like, that's the worst. I've been playing a lot of Omni recently, but I have not seen, Many candy almonds. It's very, very skill-based in a candy fight. Yeah, that's the problem, is I haven't practiced candy fights all that much. I've practiced a lot of other fights, but I have not practiced, like... Are you gonna fight me or something? Like, he's already beat up, so he's probably fine. There's a lot of carnos, though. I kind of wish he was the Serato. Do I go to West Rail or go to Highlands? Maybe West Rail. A lot of corner players lately. Yeah, the buff has helped. There's more of them now. Gosh, is that another one? So I already passed 2. And now there's 2 more. So that's 4 carno players. Oh, it's the same one I saw earlier. They just walked back. How did he get back here? Oh no, that's the one I saw way earlier. That's the one I saw back in the Bush Plains. So I guess I'm just seeing the same people over and over. I'm not very confident I'll see people in West Rail, but we'll see. I'll see you're still walking to a group that definitely exists. Yeah, exactly. Everyone hates Sarah, so I think they're all playing Caro. Yeah, could be. I don't know. The other day we saw a lot of Serato players, though, so... And I've seen Seratos as well. I've seen 2 so far. And they were both solo. I haven't seen many groups, other than Maya. I've seen large groups of Maya, and that's it. Other than that, it's been very, very chill, and mostly solo players. I would not mind another fight or 2 though before I end stream, but I don't know if I'll find one. Never know how people can tell if they've seen the same dino before. I mean, the name helps. And chat, of course. But, like, skin and playstyle. A lot of people play a certain way, and you can kind of recognize them for it. Did I see the Rex and Vreem? I think it's about to release soon. It's been about to release soon for, like, 4 months, my friend. It could release anytime, I think, though. On a real note. It's interesting there's been so many leaks. But, I do think it'll be soon. I really thought it was going to be in June. I really did. Someone uploaded a video with Rex. Yeah, but that's not, like, it being out or anything. That's just leaked content. That's been happening for a long time. Somebody also uploaded a leaked video of Osteraptor, and I can tell you that thing is not coming out for another 6 months. So, I wouldn't take that as a sign that it's going to come out soon. It just means somebody got their hands on the correct files. But one can hope. I hope it's soon. Our Baby Rex is meant to be super fast. Yeah. GP Rex is like... I don't know if it's faster than Carno, but it's really fast. Which I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of that, because I'd prefer it to be a lot weaker early, but oh well. I'll be playing it, so I guess I don't really care that much, but... Also, when Rex releases, I am going to be playing Cannibal Rex. I don't think there's going to be another way to play it when it comes out, so, I do think I will be probably playing Cannibal Rex. Because I think it is just going to be pretty much necessary. Rex Christmas drop? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Maybe we'll see it by then. No, I definitely think it'll be out. I don't know. I don't even want to say anything. I've said that so many times. I have no idea. It'll be out soon. TM. So far, Alpha as a baby G-Rex does not have the same damage as its adult. That's a thing? I don't think it definitely won't, but it will have a pin, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but oh well. Ooh, I kind of want to go towards that Serato. Try goes down right now, so they need Apex Carney. Yeah, they do. That's definitely needed. It'll definitely help. There's still people in house Discord spamming update today memes. That has been, again, that's been going on for 4 months. I will keep my expectations low, and therefore I can be pleasantly surprised when it does come out. But one can hope that it will come out soon. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe next month. Hard to say. Rex 2026, yeah. Could be. Gosh, I think that Serato is closer to J sector. I'm not really sure. One thing I am happy about is that my stupid mouse isn't popping up on my screen anymore. Kept having an issue where I just could not play the game properly because of some weird bug. Oh my goodness, the fog is actually gone for once. We get to see daylight. You can get to play it with those cues. That's the hard part. As I'm like trying to think like, okay, when is it gonna come out so I can play it when it comes out? Because, like, there's, like, a small, probably nonsensical voice in my head that's like, oh, you should do, like, a 16-hour stream when Rex comes out and try and be the first to get to full grown. I'm, like, not even a good enough player to do that, I don't think. But, like, a part of me is like, oh, I kind of want to do that. As painful that's going to be. It depends on when it comes out. If it comes out at a day I'll have time, maybe I'll try and do that. But I have to hope that, A, that I get into the server without having to fight through a 200-person queue. B, I have to hope that it's not super laggy, or like the server's like broken. And then C, I also have to hope that it comes out at a good time. For me. What are my opinions about what that's done with the game? The same as always, I think. I've always really liked the vision for this game, and I'm glad that they've really tried to hold to that for the most part. So, That's kind of where I stand with it. Is there a way to lower the ping? My ping is 100 to 120 from Philippines, or if I use it. Well, a VPN won't help you, because you still have to connect to the VPN. Which will inherently just continue. Like, it's location-based, because your location is far from the server location. Therefore, no matter what you do, you will have ping. It's just not something you can really change, unfortunately. Can I get through this way, or am I going towards a dead end? I don't know. What makes you like this game? Because I can't survive longer than 40 minutes, kind of feels like starting simulator. I mean, it helps that I've played a lot, so I do typically get to full grown. I don't know. I've always really liked survival games. I always liked dinosaur games too. I was an ARK player for a long time. Played a lot of like DayZ, Escape from Tarkov. So this is kind of just a merge of all of those things. I don't know. I couldn't tell you one thing specifically that makes me like this game. But it's very unique. And I like it for what it is. I find the combat to be really fun too. I guess that's definitely one thing. Is that the... No, it's a carno. Do they have head fractures or something? Why do they look like that? Are they charging? Do they have head fractures? Huh. It looked like they had head fractures. Maybe they were just charging, though. ARK mention? Yes, I used to be an ARK player. Don't play as much anymore, but definitely used to be a big ARK player. Bringing here so risky? I don't think it's that risky with, like, 55 people online. I've never been grab drinking here. It is a risk, but I'd be surprised. What am I pro trash at? Trash is at work. Or ARK wildcard sure drop the ball. Yeah, ARK's been in a sad state. Ooh. Multiple dios in a Maya. I don't want to interrupt them hunting him, but they are kind of walking towards me. Maybe I can go up. He wants to drop the ball since Scorch Earth. Aberration is really good. I won't lie. And our survival evolved. I really enjoyed Aberration. Me and Josh both did. Are they still coming this way or no? I haven't really played anything beyond Aberration and, like, the island, so... What's my health if a Herrera jumped me? I'd be about half. they not coming over here? I thought they were. I'm walking back over there if they're not coming over here. How's the bleed? Not great. I can tell you that. It would not be great. Max damage for rare jump is 600. It's more if it hits you in the head. Didn't even bother with Extinction Bullet Aberration. What? Extinction had some cool stuff going for it, but it was not the best. I'll agree with you. Ooh. Dilos. They kill the Maya or what? I don't want to interrupt them if they're hunting the Maya, but... Ooh, maybe they're looking to hunt me. I'd like to see them try it. He's not gonna have call again? Can't get jumped if you jump first? Yeah, I'd like to see them. Also, I didn't want to interrupt them if they were fighting the Maya, but it doesn't seem like they are anymore. He's gotta be in here, right? Yep, he is. That's the Maya. Is that Maya being annoying? No, he's just passing. Where did the dial go? I don't see his bleed. It's like one of these. Did I really lose him? That's disappointing. Gosh, I had him too. If we got a bite on it, maybe you could track. I did get a bite on it. But I don't know where his footsteps are, or its blood. Might tip away your Maya was... Well, the Maya was right? Yeah. I'm assuming that's what he did. His friends went this way, because there was more than just him. There's like 4 of them. Okay, well, maybe that's a good sign. They go up here, maybe? Well, that's annoying. Kind of needed the food, too. Didn't go down the lake, did they? Huh. Oh, God. Okay. That was a little close. Well, I might need to log, seeing as there's only under 50 people left on the server, since nobody new can join. Yeah, we're down to 45. Mine Stammer Joe? Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna go check South Pines. If there's nothing there other than Maya's, then I'll probably just log. Oh, my favorite unofficials are gone, aren't they, when I look them up? That is the current bug. Unofficials are not showing up right now. That's why the server population is so low, because nobody can join the server. Because normally this server's full. Some servers are coming up. Might try to restart after you log, see if it fixes it. Or Teams is on a void. Maybe a restart will fix it. Have a good one, Evie. What is that? It's a Dryo. I've never even heard Dryo calls. I didn't know what it was. I'm not killing it. It's a crime. It's endangered. What is that? Oh, it's the Maya. See, I don't want to fight the Maya. That would not go well. 9% chance they release Rex when fixing the server bug. I think the 1% chance is probably more true. Alright, I'm gonna go log off in a corner. Am I coming back to the Isle? Well, I never left. But I do intend to start making a video one way or another, whether or not Rex releases. So we'll see. Hopefully this bug can get fixed so I can actually record. Have I played Hipsy since they added climbing? I haven't. I've seen clips of it. Might try it in like an unofficial or something. Alright, y'all. I am gonna head out for the day. Hopefully I will start working on a new video, or Rex will come out. That would be great. So, thank you all for tuning in. If you want to stick around for other streams, make sure to subscribe or anything like that if you want to. I will hopefully be streaming more. I will try and stream Rex when it comes out, whenever that may be. So, y'all have a good one.